Hello, and welcome to this evening's intention. I'm going to create some reality. If you could find a place for 20 minutes to sit or lie down, your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be ideal. Get comfy. When you're ready, close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries dissolve, float up and away. And take the next breath in. Fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I'd like you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. And we're going to put a bit of attention on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I want you to do a quick body scan and see if there's any tension that you can find hiding somewhere in your body. And if so, I want you to bring your awareness there right now and simply ask the area to relax at this time. It's okay to be at peace. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does for us all the time. But we're going to invite it to have a seat now on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council, just take more of a back seat. And then let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of water this evening to deal with our thoughts. Water is a great element for dealing with our thoughts because it retains memory. So I want you to imagine yourself standing in the middle of a very gently flowing river. It's a very hot summer's day. Your feet are planted in the sand, and you're enjoying the cool wetness of the water up against your ankles and your shins. I want you to imagine that all your thoughts are popping out of your head like droplets of water. Just imagine a wet dog shaking his coat. All your thoughts are popping out of your head, and gravity is taking them to the surface of the river, and the flow of the river is taking them downstream. I want you to witness or observe your thoughts, but don't get carried away with them. Don't get engaged. Stay anchored where you are in the sandbank. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. We're going to explore that just a little bit. But first, let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity. And I want you to envision yourself opening the door to your heart, being completely bathed in this yellow golden light. It's so warm and loving. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It is the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. If you look down at your hands inside your heart space and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and you see this colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this light flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change any of your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. And one of the things that you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on all levels, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all really one being. We're all the same pie. We bring slightly different flavors to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of unimaginable power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and the wisdom of the entire universe. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of this evening. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it into the present moment at the end of the intention. And so I want you to go ahead and envision a life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. And we'll start by talking about health. Everybody wants good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace, your emotional body's balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I want you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like a weight's been lifted. Like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. And it's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your friends and family too. And then further to your community. And then to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty in this planet for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample natural food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources we need to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment, not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with that and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's generate feelings now of completeness, of wholeness we felt in our lives. Perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now I want you to envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day, of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire planet, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with her ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we are doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But tonight, let's celebrate this beautiful life together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. I'm feeling joy just expanding my chest right now. Feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, seeing the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody is feeling connected. Something amazing happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed and the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, this all falls away. We naturally just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling all the tension and worry and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into higher resonance frequencies that are more in tune with who we really are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. It's such an incredible energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your incredible reality, I just want you to stop in your shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Whether you're having a beautiful picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and your grandchildren thrive, or you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're out for a walk with your dog in the forest, enjoying the serenity. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that's supporting you, surrounding you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've created. And let's just do some connection with gratitude right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our heart, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love and energy. Thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality of yours and build it up in our centers now as an energy ball. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Build it up, that energy, and release it. Exhale completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then bring in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light, love, energy, healing. Good. Good job. Now you can wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back to our body proper. Shift your limbs around a little bit. When you're ready to come back into the room, open your eyes. How do you feel? Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand at any time. Eventually, we won't have to put any effort anymore into this. We just become walking, talking natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in alignment with who we really are, creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we're put together in these intentions by exponential magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Have the most amazing evening. And maybe just before you slip into sleep tonight, try one single conscious breath of intention and see where that might take you in your dreams tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for the next intention. Good night.